Greetings to everyone, and thank you for joining me today and this time that I can reach out and just talk to you about things regarding ministry. Some of you know my history. You know that, how long I've been serving in ministry. In fact, it's baffling to me that I'm fast approaching my 50th anniversary of pastoral ministry. That's half a century. And, through the years, I've been able to learn the highs of ministry and the super lows of ministry, but not just learn and navigate through them, but also to gain some skills and actually to blast away some myths of how to celebrate the highs, but also how to navigate and manage the lows in ministry. And that's so important because my passion where I am now in my journey of serving is to be able to walk alongside men and women and people that are called into ministry and just to share with them my own experience. There's an amazing thing about developing a ministry, and that is that you have on the one side the technical training that you get in seminary, Bible school, and all of that, and reading and attending conferences, this technical training that helps you so much in establishing the nomenclature for your theological position. And then on the underside, as you continue serving every year, as I've done for almost 50, you gain some grassroots experience that is different than what the technical thing might be. But listen to this. As you converge both those dynamics into one, there's an explosive explosion that happens to the person. And now you're bringing technical training, experience to now being merged together for the outcome to be wisdom. And that's what we need today. And that's what practicum really means. That's what practicum is all about. It's about merging those two realities into one to make us more effective. And effective we need, as you know, what makes you go from this point to that point is your level of capacity, which is so important to be able to consider, because capacity is really the ability to be able to do the beckoning of the Lord in your life, what the Lord is asking you to do, his assignment, and do it successfully. We fall into some pitfalls sometimes because we think that what the capacity that brought me here is what I need to take me to the new thing that God is doing. That is absolutely wrong. In fact, what happens, what brought you here is not the capacity that's going to take you to the assignment that God has over your life. That's why you have to continually be evolving, training yourself, reading, exploring, and expanding your capacity real estate, both in your mind, in your spirit, and in your heart so that you can move forward. In fact, one of the things that has helped me along the way is this whole idea that I've developed about capacity building for me. For me, it's this way. I want to build me. Then I pour into my team, and then I build them, and then they will build the it being whatever mission that you have received from God. Let me repeat that again because I think that's important. I build me, I build them, my team, and then they build it. And I think you have to keep that in mind as you move forward facing this coming year. So capacity is so important to be able to understand it's not a course that you take and then it's over. It's actually part of who you are moving forward. In fact, at the Ministerial Practicum that we're going to have on April 11th, we're going to be dealing with that. In fact, some of you senior pastors have already contacted me to let me know that you're not going to be able to attend. Listen, I understand the busyness of a senior pastor, and some of you are so gracious to reach out to me. But I think it's a great opportunity to send your staff or somebody from your team, even if you cannot make it, because we're going to give them through examples, through things that we've lived through, the ability to expand their capacity and make them even better in serving their local pastor and serving their local church. And even for themselves, it'll be better for them as well. So I want the pastors to consider sending somebody from your team to the Ministerial Practicum that we're going to have. When is it? You need to sign up right away. It's going to be April 11th. We're going to spend a whole Saturday together. As I've said before, I repeat again, I'm not coming in hierarchically talking down to anyone. I want to learn as well, even from the emerging voices. So I hope you will sign up, get your team signed up, and let's just have a wonderful learning experience as we move forward in the plans that God has for us. God bless you so much.